My precious child, it is your Father in heaven speaking to you now, your Creator, the one who formed you with love and care before you even took your first breath. I know the end from the beginning, and it is with that knowledge and deep love that I speak these words to you. Listen carefully, not just with your mind, but with your spirit, because what I'm about to say carries the weight of eternity and the urgency of the moment. These are not words to be taken lightly or brushed aside. They are meant to prepare you, to ready your heart and soul for what is rapidly approaching. You are living in a time unlike any other, and the days you're about to walk through will reveal just how profound that truth is. You may think you've seen much already, but what's coming will surpass your expectations, not in terror, but in divine revelation. I am not speaking to cause fear, because fear is not from me. Instead, I speak to prepare you, to strengthen the resolve I've already placed within you, to awaken what has been sleeping, and to breathe fresh fire into your faith. October, the month you find yourself in now, carries spiritual significance that many cannot yet see. This month is not like others. It holds a turning point, an invisible line that separates the before from the after. In just a short span of time, 2 days, there will be a shift, a movement that touches both the earth and the heavens. It will be felt by many. For some, it will feel like a jolt, something unexplainable yet undeniable. And though it may shake the foundations of lives, do not be afraid. I tell you these things before they happen, so that when they do, you will not be caught by surprise. You are not alone in this. You belong to me, and I have not given you over to fear or anxiety. Instead, I have poured into you a spirit of courage, of deep and powerful love, and of clarity and self-control. These gifts are within you, even if the world around you begins to feel uncertain. The days of lukewarm faith and passive waiting are drawing to a close. This is the time for resolve, for boldness, for pressing forward even when you cannot see the full path ahead. The shaking that is coming is not meant to break you, it is meant to reveal the solid ground beneath your feet if you stand on me. There are many of my people who have cried out in recent times, wondering when their long-awaited breakthrough would arrive. They've watched and waited, asking me when the words I've spoken would come to pass. Some of them have grown tired, even disheartened, feeling as if hope was slipping away. But I say to them and to you, do not give up. Your endurance has not been in vain. What I have spoken is not forgotten, and its fulfillment is near. But understand, it will arrive with a shaking. This month, the very soil beneath your feet may feel unsteady. Systems that once felt unmovable may tremble. Institutions may falter. And things that once gave you a sense of certainty may no longer hold that power. But this shaking is not random. It is a divine act, a moment in which I remove what is not of me, clearing the way for what is true and enduring. I am shaking away what is hindered, what is chained, what is distracted. The purpose is not to destroy, but to refine, to purify, and to prepare. You will see events unfold that will make headlines and stir global attention, natural events. Yes, but also movements in governments, in economies, and in places of power. These are not merely political or environmental moments, they are spiritual tremors reflecting a deeper shift that is taking place in the unseen. Yet even more surprising will be what happens within hearts, within souls. I am pouring out my spirit in a measure that has not yet been experienced by this generation. Encounters with me will no longer be rare, they will become the norm for those who seek me. Dreams will carry my voice. Visions will bring clarity. Prophetic words will burn like fire in the mouths of those I have chosen. What weather? You will hear of angelic visitations. The veil between the eternal and the temporal is growing thinner. My presence will become unmistakable for those who are watching and listening. This is not fantasy, it is the reality of my kingdom coming closer. But understand, with this glory comes exposure. Hidden things, acts done in darkness, both within the world and even among my people, will come to light. Secrets long buried will be uncovered. It will be uncomfortable, even shocking, but necessary. This is a season of purifying, of sifting, because I am preparing my bride. I am calling forth a people who are not compromised by the world, but fully devoted to me. And as this refining takes place, you will see some fall. You will see systems crumble. But I assure you, what is being removed was never meant to last. What remains will be holy, unshakable, and true. Do not be one of those who slumbers in this moment. This is not the time to be distracted by things that fade. I am calling you to be awake, to be ready, to be like the wise ones who kept their lamps filled with oil, prepared even when others were caught off guard. You may feel unprepared, but I assure you, I have been preparing you. Every trial, every moment of silence, every stretching of your faith has been part of your refining. So how should you prepare? Draw near to me. This is the hour to press in, to seek my presence as your greatest treasure. Let my word be your foundation, it is your compass in the storm. Let prayer become the breath you breathe. Don't isolate yourself either. Surround yourself with others whose hearts burn for me. You will need their strength, just as they will need yours. The enemy will not sit idly by. He will use the shaking to sow fear, confusion, and division. But you are not blind to his ways. Stand strong. Clothe yourself with the armor I have given you, and you will withstand every attack. These shocks, though they may come suddenly, will lift you higher if you remain rooted in me. They are not meant to bring ruin, they are a gateway into greater purpose, greater intimacy, greater revelation. You may wonder why these things must come. Why not leave things as they are? The answer is simple: because of my love. I love you too deeply to let you stay in the comfort of what is easy. I love my people too much to allow them to drift further into distraction and compromise. These moments of shaking are my call to return, to awaken, to rise. You were created for more than survival, you were created to reveal my glory. These moments will strip away the unnecessary. They will illuminate your true strength. They will reveal what has been planted in you all along. Through it all, you will begin to see what I see in you: a warrior, a carrier of light, a reflection of my heart to a world in need. My child, these days are not about despair, they are about destiny. You will see signs more frequent, more intense. They are not coincidences. They are reminders that my return is near. The earth itself cries out for redemption. You must not ignore these signs. You are called to live with urgency and focus, not fear. The harvest is vast and time is short. Will you step forward into the work I've prepared for you? Though the days ahead may shake many, you must stand firm. Do not let go of hope. I am with you always. I have never abandoned you, and I never will. When the winds rise, I am your shelter. When the foundations shake, I am your rock. This is the hour of faith, not fear. This is the moment to rise, not retreat. In the days to come, you will see my power move in extraordinary ways. Miracles will flow. Wonders will manifest. My spirit will break through barriers that seemed impossible. What the enemy tried to destroy, I will turn for your good. What once held you down will now lift you up. And in all of it, my love for you will be more evident than ever before. You were made for this time. Stand strong, my child. I am with you, and I always will be. My beloved, listen closely, for I speak not from a place of distance, but from deep love. This time you are walking through is unlike any before. Everything may seem calm now, but I want you to know that a shift is coming, an intense, holy disruption meant to wake, to cleanse, and to renew. The days ahead will carry a weight that may be unfamiliar to you, but know this with certainty: I am with you through every moment of it. This season is marked by divine speed, a momentum not born of man's efforts but driven by heaven's will. Things will begin to move swiftly. Some will be surprised, some shaken, but those who walk closely with me will recognize that what feels sudden has long been in motion. My hand is behind it all, orchestrating what is necessary for your growth and the unfolding of my purpose in you. My child, don't allow fear to rise in your heart when these shocks begin. They are not sent to destroy or discourage you. Instead, they will elevate you, realign your steps, and push you further into the calling I've placed upon your life. I love you deeply, and it's out of that love that I urge you to prepare, not in panic, but in peace. What lies ahead is not simply random or chaotic. It is strategic, a precise movement within both heaven and earth. In just 2 days, a spiritual tremor will begin. It will ripple through the seen and unseen realms. Some will feel it in the natural world, others in their spirits. But those who are alert and grounded in me will know its source. The foundation many have built their lives on will be tested. Those built on sand will falter. But those whose lives are anchored in me will stand firm, and in that standing they will become a shelter to many. I do not tell you these things to stir anxiety. Rather, I want you prepared. October will be a month that carries weight in the spiritual realm. It will not be business as usual. There will be signs, physical, political, emotional, but the greatest events will take place in the spirit. Some will look around and be overwhelmed by confusion. But if your heart remains close to mine, you will walk with clarity, strength, and assurance. You see, this shaking is necessary. It removes what has grown stagnant. It separates what is false from what is true. It clears out the clutter that hinders my voice in your life. I am calling my people to rise not in fear or defense, but in strength and surrender. You were never created for comfort. You were formed for courage, for purpose, and for impact. And this is the hour to step fully into that. The events coming will not all be visible to the eye. Some will take place behind closed doors, in hearts, in governments, in sanctuaries. But my spirit is moving, and what has long been hidden will be exposed. That which has been done in shadows will be pulled into the light. There will be astonishment, even among those who have walked with me for years. But do not be discouraged when the masks fall. This unveiling is not for destruction, it is for healing and rebuilding on holy ground. In the midst of this transformation, I am inviting you into deeper communion. I am calling you back to the place of prayer, not as a ritual, but as a lifeline. Prayer is not just your words reaching my throne, it is the open highway where my presence, my wisdom, and my direction flow freely into your life. In the days ahead, prayer will not be optional. It will be your refuge, your anchor in the storm. And so I will teach you how to pray not from fear, but from faith. Come to me as a child, open and willing, not knowing all, but trusting deeply. Let your prayer be a continual outpouring of your heart, a steady flame burning before me. Let it sound like this: Father, you who formed the heavens and the earth, I come to you not with perfect words, but with an honest heart. I believe that you see what I cannot, that you hold all things in your hand. You have said a shaking is near, and though I cannot fully understand it, I choose to trust you. Strengthen me, Lord. Prepare me. Purify me. If anything within me is out of step with you, bring it into the light and lead me in your truth. This is how I want you to pray, my child, not simply for yourself, but for those I've placed around you. Cover your family in prayer. Speak peace over their hearts. Declare my promises over their lives. I am faithful, and my hand is upon them as it is upon you. Pray also for my church. Many within my body have grown tired. Some have drifted, distracted by the things of this world. But now is the time for unity, for strength, for boldness. The voices I have called pastors, prophets, shepherds must rise without compromise. Pray for their courage, that they may lead with wisdom and not fear, with compassion and not control. Intercede for those who do not know me. The shaking will awaken many hearts, and I will use these moments to draw souls back to myself. Pray that they would recognize my voice even through the noise. Be ready to share my love with them, to be my vessel of hope when all else seems unstable. My child, I am calling you to be part of this holy move, to walk not as one who reacts, but as one who listens, discerns, and moves in step with me. This is a sacred time, a time when I will draw closer to those who are watching, waiting, and willing. I will reveal myself in new ways through visions, dreams, and divine encounters. Many will begin to see my hand where they once only saw coincidence. What was once rare will become the norm for those who are open. I am thinning the veil between heaven and earth. What was once difficult to perceive in the spirit will now be made more clear. My glory will be revealed, even in the midst of great tension and turmoil. There will be stories of miracles, of unexpected healing, of lives turned around in moments. You will hear of them. Some you will witness firsthand. Still, in all of this, keep your peace. My peace is not dependent on what happens around you, but what rests within you. It is my gift to you, peace that defies logic, that guards your heart and mind when the world is unraveling. Let my peace lead you. When the time comes, you will feel it. The atmosphere will shift. You will know something has begun. But you are not to shrink back. You are not to give in to the panic around you. Instead, stand firm. I have given you a spirit of power. You carry my authority. You walk under my protection. No matter what unfolds, you are safe in my hands. Remember that these disruptions are not the end. They are the doorway into a greater outpouring, a higher calling, a deeper intimacy with me. What the enemy has tried to use to bring confusion, I will turn into clarity. What was intended to silence your voice will instead ignite your boldness. You are being positioned, not punished. You are being readied, not rejected. And above all, know that I am not far. I am near, closer than your breath. When the world shakes, I remain unshaken. When the lights go out, I shine brighter. Hold tightly to me, my child. Keep your eyes on me and not on the storm. You are not alone. I am your refuge, your shield, your strength. You were born for this hour. Let your heart rise. Let your faith hold fast. Let your prayers fill the heavens like incense. You are mine, and I am with you always. The days ahead will be intense, but they will also be filled with my glory. Watch, pray, and prepare. All is unfolding as I have purposed, and the best is still to come. Amen.